One more time. We're back again, family. We got a good one tonight. I think y'all gonna like this one. This one is kind of cool. We still taking the calls. We're still doing the research. We want y'all to call in. This is not the end all, be all, cure all. This is not in stone. This is just the research that we've done for the last 12 years. In tonight's show, what we want to talk about is we want to talk about how men use love to receive sex and how women use sex to receive love. Okay, these can be weaponized. Okay, there's two different ways that this can happen. I want to make sure that we want to be responsible for men and women. So we want to go to that YouTube Clipperdome Chronicles, or we want to go to the IG and look up what is a man and what is a woman. So tonight I want to put things in their proper context. I want to use the words the way that they come across best based off of our research. There's a difference between a boy and a girl, a young man and a young woman, a man and a woman, and a mature man and a mature woman. So y'all go back, check those videos out tonight. What we're gonna talk about is how men use love to receive sex and how women use sex to receive love. We want to talk about those universal principles everybody know in general. We're talking about these general principles. Okay, this is the stuff that everybody knows. This is not rocket science. This is not something that people don't wouldn't understand. So when we say these universal principles, we want to start off with the direct opposite of everything. Okay, it's just very simply, this is ABC stuff. This is one, two, three. This is not in-depth information. So we have the universal principle. So we would want to show and put it in context how things are. We have a direct opposite to most things universally. We have hot and cold. We have big and tall. We have light and dark. We have rich and poor. We have tall and short. We have male and female. These are just simply direct opposites in general. Of course, there's an exception to every rule. Now, we just want to talk about how men use that love to receive sex and women use that sex to receive the love. Ladies, men view sex as a moment, it's an event right now for the moment. This is in general, and that can change. Okay, I'm talking about for a man, not a young man, not a boy, not a pimp, not a thug. I'm talking about a man. So, in general, for a man, sex is just an event for the moment. And yes, that can change because he can fall in love and he can want to be with this woman for the rest of his life. Fellas, for the ladies, sex is for connectivity. Fellas, for the ladies, sex is for connectivity. I'm not talking about a girl. I'm not talking about a young lady. I'm talking about women and mature women. This is why they have sex with you. To them, it's an unspoken rule. It could be automatic a relationship if you have sex with that woman because she's looking at the connectivity of it. She's not looking at the moment. She's looking at something long term, a relationship, something that has some longevity. Okay, so that's just how we're setting up the universal principle. These are the direct opposites, and this is how they use this. So for the men, it's our responsibility that we have to understand that she's going to need your provisions. She's going to need you to have some money. Okay. This is not a gold digger. This is organically and biologically, she's wired for you to provide. Because if she brings forth life, she's going to need you to be able to support her and those children and her family, which will be your extended family if necessary. Ladies, for that man, you have to be responsible and you have to understand that sometimes that man is just having sex just for the moment. It's just for tonight. It's just for a little while. You may never become his woman or his wife. So please don't think that when you having sex that you connected to that man and he's going to be your end all be all cure all for the rest of your life. That may not be what that is, and that's your responsibility to understand the difference in that. So we just wanted to keep that one short. We wanted to keep it brief. I didn't want to go into that into depth, too much in depth. Taking the calls. I just wanted to simply put that out there and say that there's a difference the way men and women approach sex, the way that we view it. There is a difference. It is not the same. So when you know it's the direct opposite, you have those differences like the hot and cold, the big and tall, the male and the female. So understand that they don't see it how you see it. So you need to sit down and you need to have some more conversations. When we're talking about a man, we did that other video. Again, you can go to IG, you can look that up, or you can go to the Clipper Dome Chronicles. What is a man? I just took a call in a man, a mature man, and a man should be able to impact their community. I just had a very, very good friend of mine. He just called me. He had some HVAC work done. And the guy that did the HVAC work, it was, of course, it was expensive and it did not work. So now he called me. And I knew a brother that came over there immediately because I called him. Because he knew if I called him, this is something that he probably needed to do because one hand washes the other. So when I'm saying to you ladies, when I'm talking about a man, that man is running his household. That is a mature man over at that house, but he needed some assistance. And he called another mature man that could assist him with his family in his house. That doesn't mean he's insufficient. That just means that a man has to have a network of friends and a network that can help him, that can come into the community and do more than just be a sounding board for him in his house. Okay. So we're going to keep it short. Just wanted to put that one out there. We want y'all to take this. We want you to test this. We want you to try this. Take it to the barbershop or take it to the hair salon. Take it to the job or take it to the church. Remember, you don't have to like it, believe it, or understand it. Sometimes you just have to respect it. This is the Clipper Dome Chronicles. Thank you.